The paradox of omnipotence highlights a perceived contradiction in the nature of omnipotence itself, often framed as the following question. Can an omnipotent being, in this case God, create a stone so heavy that he cannot lift it? If the answer is no, it seems to place a limitation on the abilities of God, suggesting that there are things even God cannot do. On the other hand, if the answer is yes, it implies that the stone would be so heavy that God himself cannot lift it. Either way, it appears to prove that no being can be omnipotent. So, how are those who believe in the existence of an omnipotent God to answer or solve this paradoxical question? Let's explore this further. This question involves a logical contradiction rather than a genuine challenge to omnipotence. Omnipotence means having the power to do all that is logically possible. Asking if an omnipotent being can create a stone so heavy that he cannot lift it is similar to asking if a square can be a circle. These are logical contradictions, not genuine exercises of power. To illustrate this, consider the strongest man in the world. His inability to defeat himself does not negate his strength. It is a matter of logical consistency. Similarly, an omnipotent being's inability to contradict or perform a logically impossible task does not undermine its omnipotence, but rather establishes it. Since God exists, it follows that the laws of logic and all other laws flow from him. Therefore, why would he contradict his own laws? This is similar to asking whether God can exist and not exist at the same time, or whether a good God can do something bad and still remain good. Thus, the paradox isn't a challenge to the concept of omnipotence, but rather a misapplication of the idea. Omnipotence is about the ability to perform all logically possible actions, not to defy logical principles.